Greetings everybody, I'm starting the stream for USFC 68. I'll post a link in our Discord chat shortly. And we'll be starting soon as well. With duels, I mean. Subutai would be fighting first. Yeah, if Eve is present, he'll be fighting him because he earlier expressed the desire to participate in USFC, but in case he's missing, Luck will take his place. If Subu wins this, he will get a title shot immediately right after versus Platy. If Eve is present and wins, he will get that same title shot because both Eve and Subu have 2-win streak. And in case we don't have a winner with 3-win streak, because Luck doesn't have any win streak, we'll have to wait until Maestro fights Piper. Again, both of those guys, Piper and Maestro, have 2 victories under their belt, so the end of their duel will clearly provide us a proper challenger to face Platy. Okay, so here is a stream link, posting it in USFC chat as well as in announcements. Okay, so Subu was here a few minutes ago. Guess he's finishing his coffee or something and will be here shortly. I'll check if we can have another duel when he's away. Showing what about Maestro then? Piper and Maestro. Pinging them now. Let's see. Yeah, Piper should be listening me in Discord as well, which is always nice. Great. Okay, guys. So Subu is probably a little bit busy, so we'll start with your duels then as the first one. Piper will be fighting on the left, and Maestro will be fighting on the right then. Posting the link just in case. Alright, Piper is already connecting, waiting for Maestro. And checking the quality of my stream as well. Oh yeah, need to launch the game obviously for this, but at least I can hear myself talking. Alright, Papa is already connecting, waiting for Maestro. And checking the... Alright, those guys are in. One moment, I'll just set your names on the stream, and then we can go. Okay, names are set. Yeah, settings should be all good. So, let's get this going. Again, those two guys have 2 win streaks. So, whoever wins this is getting a challenger status and gets a title shot. So, show us your best fight, guys. Good luck. Okay, so the first duel is Saber Mira, so to say. Piper as always goes with his main and scores a first flag just now using his favorite jump. And Maestro decided to not pick Jacek, not Jan either, and goes Bara. Oh, cut to the leg and then that great sidestep that cuts right through the left arm of Alex. Oh, some feints, but Bara's guard is safe. Yeah, Maestro gets closer and lands this cut right into the head over the guard. Another one. Yeah, as Subutai I think was talking balanced discussions, especially comparing Alex and Bara. The damage on Barabash is definitely better. His moves are not that fancy nor really flashy, and he didn't receive anything new for quite a long while, but here he's still a solid fundamental choice with a really good damage. Average health, average stamina, but very good damage. That can one-hit kill many of the cast, again with a good variety of his basic cuts. Still, Piper manages to even the score. Oh, missed his jump, but somehow he's still alive and they are both weak. Yeah, the pan attack was just slightly off Barabash's head and Maestro didn't waste that opportunity to land the punishment. Oh, what a double. For a moment I thought that's it, Piper is done for, but no. Somehow he managed to pull up the double. Oh, but this one lands perfectly for Maestro. So far he's feeling pretty confident at Zero's close range engagements. I think Alex should thrive. Now Piper lands a retreating cut to the wrist, making that flag difference a little smaller. Still, Maestro is sitting on a dual point. Oh, if you're lagging, just pause. I'll check the ping. Yeah, Piper got a huge lag spike, unfortunately. I'm monitoring his ping right now. It was like 9,000 or something for a moment. Yeah, when Subu comes, maybe we can switch to his codes then and maybe it will be better for Piper, who knows. Okay, looks like the ping is stabilized. Again, if you get a lag spike, don't be afraid to just spam pause. That's the best way to show that you can't really fight. Even if you like pause and pause, I'll pause it next for you. Oh, nice combo. Cuts with the first didn't kill, but that was still a hit stun. And the follow-up does the job. Very close fight, just a single flag difference, but Piper takes it. Oh yeah, Maestro is switching to his like hardest artillery possible, I guess. Reinforcements are coming for him. Oh, but as I said it, Piper moves forward without any hesitation and lands the combo. Maestro answers with a samurai cut after a dash. 1-1. Oh, no kill. Oh my god, that was an overkill, not just a kill. Push right in between combo attacks, that was really brilliant. Oh, cancels and wastes one opportunity to kill, but doesn't waste another. That Jora's cut was really close to getting his head, but somehow Piper avoided. Oh, and that whirl parried the first attack and then followed up was a kill. Brilliant. Yeah, but when you play too linearly, Jera can easily respond with this really powerful and high damage move. Oh, another sidestep attempt. First one didn't interrupt Piper's combo, but the second one was lethal. Oh, what an avoidance! Bloody doubles. Yeah, another really close fight. Oh, again! Oh, what the fuck is going on? Oh, again! I'm at a loss of words. I'll need to make a clip out of this round. It was both amazing and hilarious in many ways and on many levels. Okay, I guess Piper is getting Lux. One moment, let me check his ping. Yeah, another big spike. I'm waiting it out. Looks it's normalizing and slightly spiking. Okay, test the waters. Signal with long guard if it's good. Oh, yeah, this time he picks proper follow-up and doesn't let Jera escape. Good choice, Piper. Oh, goes low and yeah, Maestro was being patient, blocked it and then immediately responded with a clear upcut into the face. Oh, Piper was so close to dodging this, but no. Jera's long sword is long indeed. Oh, just with the tip of the saber he gets this jumping attack. So many clutches for Piper. Oh, nice. Stops the thrust with a longer, but the follow-up probably wasn't the best. Not fast enough to get Jera, and it's 1-1. Another amazing and very close game. Swap sides, guys, please. Oh yeah, and I guess I didn't swap your names in the previous fight. Oh, hi Subu.
Yeah, I'm just joining up.
You missed such an amazing round. I'll definitely make a clip out of it. Like Piper managed to dodge with ducking like 2 times. They both hit at... Oh, no, Maestro is not lagging. They both hit each other in such a hilarious way without kills. Like there were 2 blocks that came out of nowhere for both sides. Okay, one moment, guys. I will let Subu in.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that when I will have a look back.
Yeah. I'm ready to accept you.
Okay.
Oh, and yeah, I'll take your controller for now. Okay, sorry guys, you can continue. So it's 1-1 for now. Piper won the first fight versus Barbash, 1 flag difference, and then lost second one versus Jera, again, just a single flag difference.
Oh, quite a nail biter then.
Yeah, yeah. Both games were really close.
Yeah, so Maestro won for cleaner victory. That's probably why I went with Marie here.
But unfortunately, Piper is getting those luck spikes that increase his latency to like 10 seconds from time to time.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
He's wounded now. Oof.
Nice.
Right into the stomach. Yeah, he's lagging again. Oh, it was 17 seconds for a moment. Okay, try moving now, Piper. Yeah, it's good.
Good.
Also, after this game, Piper, like, if you... Okay, I'll let them just finish this.
Piper's limping, which isn't good. He needs to close the distance, but it's very difficult when you're limping. Yeah.
Yeah. Alex not moving is in a really bad situation. So, what do you think are the best moves versus Rapier for Alex?
Obviously,
Or
the
just
stab is.
tactics?
Yeah, the stab is good. Just long guarding in general. Sometimes switching it up and going for cuts too, because she's obviously gonna expect you to go for that stab a lot. So then suddenly switching it up if you're close enough and hitting the head, kind of like that, can work. Just in general, you want to close the distance and be wary of those stabs. Yeah, even dodging it sometimes you get tagged anyway.
What about those twirly moves? Are they useful versus Marie?
Like the sidestep Y and stuff.
Like down forward inputs. The new ones.
Yeah, like that. I tend to think they don't work quite as well. The new ones from Long Guard work well, but anything else is a risk, I think.
Just how
And
did
sometimes
Alex
Marie
miss those
blasts
two
through
cuts?
anyway. I don't know. He's in a weird state right now, as I pointed out in the balance discuss, but...
Yeah, I mentioned it when Barra and Alex were facing off.
I guess the good thing for Alex in that matchup, though, is it may not be felt as much against Barra, but it'll be felt more against someone like Zera or even Yon for that matter. So.
Okay, that's the third duel that went to the last flag possible.
Yep. Oof. That's the risk. You open yourself right up when you do that. He's limping though, so he doesn't have many other options.
Yeah. Cut to his wrist. GG. So Maestro takes the lead now, and now I can switch names. Forgot to do it before.
It looks like awful.
Okay, swap sides, guys.
I think that's a reaction to Marie, but I'm not sure from luck.
Okay, Maestro goes with another character. Switching all the time.
Yeah, Isabella is a really good pick. Piper going for the drip now. Oh, no.
Oh!
Okay, barely got away with it.
Yeah, that was a really quick parry post play. Oh!
Nice.
And
Bit of a
stops
preemptive
afterblow.
cut. Yeah. Yeah, upcuts are good against Alex, but your opponent has to expose themselves momentarily to do them. So if you're quicker on the draw of a downward cut, you might hit it first.
Oh, damn. Lost it. Again.
Ooh.
Yeah, some of Alex's attacks land directly at the head. And that's really good for him.
Another trade.
I think he became greedy because Maestro was getting tired and Piper just decided to take the risk. Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
there's no... Yeah,
Wow.
that often happens. Got lucky.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he didn't kill. I read
In the case
so
of
many times with Jara against this.
Yeah, I think often when it doesn't kill, what happens is it's hitting the left arm with the stab, and then the cut after is not enough to kill.
Ah,
That's
so
what happens.
they different body parts. There's rusting.
Yeah, but I've noticed sometimes it counts as a left arm hit even when you've clearly hit the chest, so I don't know. It really is inconsistent in that way.
If he didn't
Because you can't really aim it.
Maestro
Yeah.
was so close to going out of stamina. Oh. Yeah, just perfect distance and timing to land that combo.
Yeah, I think the problem would just be solved if his cuts got a bit of a buff to their damage. That's all it needs. You don't need to buff the combo or anything, just give me some better cutting potential.
Yeah, I can agree that 10 damage on this Rust is really, really weird.
Yeah.
I'll switch your names, guys, one moment. Like, if at least it was affected by the direction of movement of opponent, right? Like most of this Rust actually work. When opponent is moving into your thrust, you get an increased damage on that thrust.
Right.
When the opponent is disengaging, you get lower damage on the thrust. But yeah, I tested it too. It's static regardless of where the target is going, and that's really weird.
Definitely.
Like 10 would be like a scratch damage when the opponent is running away, yeah? Maybe like 15 or something, like up to 20, and normal damage when opponent is jumping into it, maybe even higher. That would be something good.
Yeah, definitely. Or you could rework the combo entirely, but I get that that's a lot of work, so... You know.
Yeah, and we are back to that duel that started this all.
Alright.
And it's a decisive one as well.
Nice to end it with a saber fight for sure. Maestro has taken a liking to Barabash lately.
Well, yeah, as you were noting it, and like I repeated it in the first duel, Bara may seem like a pretty straightforward character, very fundamental based. No really fancy moves, and the few moves that he has that are fancy and not really that good. Mostly like Alex's jump. But still, yeah, the damage is high and it sort of works well for him. He can land like one-hit kills exactly like that pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. And he's a bit quicker. Alexander has some advantages too, of course. But
no,
Barabash, I think, is markedly quicker and more consistent with his damage.
He should just... should have just moved forward without doing the jumps.
Yeah, lucky double there.
Yeah.
And Bara has good sidesteps too, as we saw there. Actually, engaging in a sidestep battle with Bara can be pretty bad, even for Alexander.
So this time Maestro does a really well-timed push.
Dangerous game from Piper. I think Piper needs to be a bit careful with that.
Yeah.
To his credit, he's forcing doubles, but you gotta do better than that when you're down.
Slight pause between the attacks, but still get the flag.
Yeah, that was good. Oh, yep.
Yeah, Maestro is playing really aggressive Bara now, and it works that much better than in the first duel. Before he was more sort of using balance style or in defensive one.
It's over.
From such a distance, yeah. And Maestro takes it now. 3-2. Still, Piper did a really great job, and like that matchup versus Jara was really very well played. But Maestro was slightly better today. GG, guys. You showed us some great duel. Okay, so Maestro got a 3-victory streak.
Okay.
So he will be facing Pilati as a title challenger. I was actually going to U and Div decide. Like both U and Div have 2-win streak, and Pilati asked to fight for earlier because he was gonna be busy later, so I put your duel first. But you were AFK, so I had to put Maestro first. So
yeah, well, Platt said he can fight any time now. So.
Yeah. Now that changed as well. Yeah, I know. But here is the thing: like, it won't be really good if you just eliminate all the win streak holders in a single event too. So
Yeah.
I think a better idea, and if you're fine with this, we have no problems after that. You will obviously have your fight, of course. If you get a victory,
Yeah.
you get a title shot at the next event.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, great. So then we can do Plati versus Maestro. Also, Maestro, tell me if you want to have a break between your title fight and the current duel. Oh, yeah, he's listening. So, okay. It seems he prefers it that way, that now that he's warmed up. I see. Okay, great. So I guess we'll be doing it on either your host, Subu, or on Lux. Because it will be definitely better for both fighters than on mine. Let me ask. Maestro, do you prefer Lux host or Subu's host? I think, yeah, you know, like
Lux,
in previous events he was saying about some issues with this. Okay, being Luck.
Well, to be fair, also Platt would be basically playing on his own host if he played on mine. So there's also that. Like he'd only get 5 pings, so.
I see. Okay, Luck can do it, which is great. Yeah. And also, is he listening? Yeah. So, Luck, you will host now, and then you will fight Subu because Eve didn't respond to my messages. So you will be fighting Subutai instead of him then. Okay. Alright, so we all go to Luck.
Joining up.
I also need to ask about the site.
Alright, I'm in.
For some reason. Oh, Luck. Can you please stop the stream? I can hear myself. When I'm connected to your. Yeah, Pasek. Yeah, that's better now. Thanks. Okay, so Bloody gets to choose which side he starts on, either left or right. That's as champions, right?
Yes, you are, Platt. Doing the champion title match.
Probably he'll pick left. I think we only once or twice had someone picking right as a champion.
10 minutes out. I can just do mine then. It's not a big deal. Luck's right here, so.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me just delta plot it then. All right. So Luck will be using left side, and you'll be starting on the right, Subu. I'm setting the names. Names are set. Good luck, guys. Okay, another saber duel. Oh, those cancels. Again. Yeah. We'll probably need to get over them again, discuss if it's needed, and maybe make a new report to Kobold after. Like, This belly lunge is a really high commitment attack and cancel its recovery with another forward motion attack. I don't think it's proper cancel at all. Like the most you can do out of it is like try to rise up, moving backwards maybe, but not another forward movement attack. Oh, that Jan. And the grapple. Pick easy Subu. Pick Isabella. All I can say. And switch the names. Okay, not Isabella, but Yazak Mira. But Subu is on the left now. Oh, Luck is being more defensive, but then springs into action. Win the parry post. Now he's wounded, and Subu is being more careful with his approach. Another wound. Yeah, but that's the issue. Yazak is pretty much similar to Isabella in this way. It's so easy to get a double with him because many of his cuts hit you to the head, and yeah, his thrusts are not really affected by some static damage. If you move into that thrust, like with rapiers, usually you are killing yourself. Yeah, that's another cut double. Both hit each other's head. Ah, no. Another double. For a moment I thought Subu's landed a better attack on the head and like hitting the body, but no. Even more bloody doubles. Yeah, one thing... Oh, both are hit and wounded. Black is playing with Longat, but just dashes with X and cuts the head. Oh, yeah, so I actually wanted to talk about exactly about this. Most of Yazek's sidestep attacks are either not really good on damage and require follow-up, so if you trade, you can easily lose it, or they have some wind-up, so they are not as fast as his basic cuts. So it's really, like, it's not as easy to land them, you need to time them more properly. Landing those snap cards or just regular forward moving X's or Y's is that much easier. Oh, nice subcut into follow-up. Yeah, usually both A and B upcuts do not kill right off the bat, but they give you a hit stun to follow up. Nice. Right into the wrist with that upcut. Oh. Luck is aiming to set up that snap cut combo, but no good for now. Play with the left foot forward stance. Again, nothing out of it. Weak exchange. Still no wounds. Oh, and right as I said, but Luck in the end just throws another snap cut. Nice. Defended the initial assault and immediately responded. Oh, that push. Yeah, just approached, blocked the preemptive attack and pushed. Very close one. It was really good seeing Subu adaptate, but yeah, I guess he's not that familiar with Yazek, so it was a really hard match for him. Okay. Yeah, I need to quickly switch the names again. Subu is using Yazek. Yeah, one thing I can say here is not to try his slower sidestep attacks, only the quickest. If you're going to use any side steps at all. Yeah, because just his neutral cuts are that good. Very fast, you have good parry potential, can combo, and if you add snap cut, which is literally the same as for Isabella, down forward Y, that's even better. Oh, yeah. Defended and then immediate response. Nicely played. Subu's taking the lead. Oh, yeah. Does a dash into snap cut probably? Oh, wounded. Oh yeah, that's one thing that you need to be always aware when you're facing Jan, that corkscrew. Nice. So pressuring him with your own attack is usually a good idea, to not let him abuse that corkscrew and threaten your defenses. Also, well, I guess I should stop with advices and just let him focus on the fight. Yeah, I'll explain his usual style, initiating with corkscrew, maybe throwing some other attacks to mask his intention, but that's his ultimate goal. Yeah, approach, maybe try pushing or grappling, or throwing a corkscrew before it. But Subu gets it this time. 2-1, Luck is still leading in the series, but Subu is coming back. Switching the names. Oh, back to Yazak Mira, but Subu is more warmed up with him now. Nice. Good timing on this dash attack, and the distance to perform it was just optimal. Oh, was slightly off, but still that extended arm was in the way and was cut. Oh yeah, but if you do it too much, you can easily get into a situation where it's getting blocked, but Luck didn't pick a correct response this time, so he was punished by Subu. Another double. So easy to see them when both Yazaks try to play aggressively. Oh yeah, yeah. Very potential. Yeah, I think if Subu adds more snap cuts, like Luck is doing, his offense will become even stronger. Oh, oh, avoided. No, Luck is keeping watch, and his retreating defense was really well prepared and executed. Now another dash to get a flag. Left foot forward for Subu. And oh, what an unfortunate double. That thrust was so well timed. Nice. Got Luck when he was switching stances and sloshing around out of measure. Oh yeah. Left foot forward is more vulnerable to those rushes. Guard is not as strong. Both of them are focusing hard. And Subu gets it. Lands a hit and then manages to move to the side to land a follow-up. Oh, no double. Luck just keeps dashing. GG.
Good fight. I don't know how to counter his cancel, so
GG,
I'm just
man.
doing whatever
Yazak
I
is
can.
balanced.
So what
Good
do you
fight,
think
Luck.
about Yazak Subu now that you use him himself?
Well, I
mean.
completely destroyed his Yon, so I think he's still pretty broken. There was a lot of weird moments there, so
Yeah, that parry potential is really high, and it can really mess up many characters when like you try to get close to Yazek, maybe respond with something like when you parry it and then you want to throw your counter attack, but no, he cuts again with those fast X and Ys and just parries and parries.
Yep, exactly. And then there's the lightsabers and the guard, but you know, I put in a good
Yeah.
effort, and he met me with Yazik, which is totally fair, and it just wasn't good enough with him. So good fight luck,
Why didn't you try Isabella?
because I think she would have been destroyed. I noticed the
Hmm,
Yazik can just rush her down and hit her head. So
I see. All right.
maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, like I myself wouldn't fight Yazek with Isabella, but I think Eve was doing it with some decent success. So who knows? It's really up to personal style too. Anyways, thanks for a good game. So
No
now we
problem.
can get to our title fight then.
Oh, you'll have to invite me back, Luck. I'll just click your link.
Asking Bloody for his side choice.
Excellent.
Okay, yeah, obviously left.
Yeah, dash to snap cut's a scary move for sure.
So we have Platipi on the left and Maestro Cake on the right. Don't forget, guys, don't go to killing each other just yet. Touch your blades first. Hmm, Barabash. Okay. Yep, meet at the
Should be
middle,
interesting.
touch your blades. So on the right, we have a new challenger aiming to get the title Maestro Cake. He was a holder of a few titles before and is a really experienced and highly skilled veteran aiming yet for another title. On the left, we have a current reigning champion of the USFC, Master of Isabella, Platipi, fighting for Alberta. Have a good fight, guys. Fight dirty, fight great.
Yo, good luck, Maestro. I'm rooting for you, man.
Luck's voice in the background there, love it.
Yeah, our stealthy commentator.
Maestro getting a kill, and then Plant getting a kill now. This might
Yo,
be back and
Yazik,
forth
after
as
you get
well.
destroyed here, Maestro. Don't worry, you got that shit.
What do you think about this matchup? Not just characters, but players behind them as well, Subu.
I think Plat's style is pretty comparable to Venator, though he is a bit more aggressive lately, and I think that's been a good thing for his style. It throws people off. But he does play a very tight fundamental Isabella, I think, with that snap cut as a can opener. Maestro is our counter striker, but he does definitely like to turn up the heat a little bit more, I think. So I think as far as styles, they're pretty evenly matched, and as far as characters, I think it's anybody's game. Barabash is pretty solid too.
Yeah, Maestro playing a really aggressive Bara, throwing a lot of preemptive attacks and
Hmm.
going back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
and
working so far.
now he makes just one step forward and gets Zamzo easy. Oh, and again. So that's how it's going for those 8 flags.
Yeah.
Maestro gets one, Platy gets one.
I do tend to think Isabella is the stronger of the two, but it's by no means like a dominant matchup in her favor.
Yeah, that is my initial thought as well. Like she has the
I
range
think it's pretty
advantage.
dominant now. Barra lost his long guard chop and his decent thrust that would hit her, so the only thing he really has is just trying to hit her with a normal attack.
Yeah, and they lack that range. Yeah, this sidestep cut really needs a proper setup. Oh, yeah. And by the end of this duel, Plata really started to rely on this reach advantage more, staying just slightly out of his measure. And then when
Yep.
Barat tried to move forward and he needs to get closer than Isabella, then Pilati attacked and it yielded in a victory for him.
Yeah, very good use for Isabella, but now the reach advantage won't be so apparent against Zera, because Zera has a slight reach advantage now.
I'm quickly switching the names.
This is a matchup Platt is definitely familiar with, but Maestro Zera is pretty good, so...
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Parries the first attack and land the second.
Yeah. Maestro's attacking with the same tenacity he was before, but now he's got a bigger sword, so it's much more intimidating.
Probably, yeah, the counter style and blind pressure with movement will be really important for Plati. Yeah, those
Yeah, I don't want to
cuts.
turtle up.
Oh, a push.
Didn't follow it up, though, I don't think.
Oh.
Okay.
They both were so close to killing each other, but Maestro got it. Oh, a little bit later. If only Plati waited just a bit for this combo to end.
That snap cut's just barely missing the hand. I think that's what Platt's looking for, is to hit the hand, but it's just not working.
Yeah. A very solid performance by Maestro now, but Plati is still fighting. Very good sidestep, and yeah, I think he is playing a little bit linear, and lateral movement is really good versus Jora, so you need to utilize it as well.
Yeah, something Platt's also really good at is adapting, so until the last flag of this round is said and done, I would definitely not count him out.
Yeah, definitely.
Did that in last fight too, actually. Maestro had an advantage, and then it swinged in Platt's favor.
Yeah, Platt deserves an achievement. I need only 2 dimensions, like in Tekken. No need for side walking. Very solid footsies.
Yeah, Platt had a really small window to punish Maestro, but it was tough to take because he only had like a split second. Nice.
That really big swing upcut goes in and gives Maestro a flag. Oh.
Maestro, man, you're getting crazy. What the hell you swinging at?
Oh,
push.
tried to push.
Oh. Yep, if Platt was just a split second sooner on the punish. Ah, nice snap cut.
Well,
down to the last flag.
Still his patience paid off.
Yeah.
Oh, both are being careful.
Nice.
Meister goes for it, but
Maestro,
this time...
man, you're cutting Casper, bro. You're swinging in front of him.
Plati picked just the right moment in between those windmill attacks. Just like 100 milliseconds later and it will be a double probably, but no. He picked the perfect moment. Switching names.
They're ending with a saber fight, it looks like. At least if Maestro loses this, it's gonna be ended here.
Yeah.
Maestro's gonna lose to the corkscrew, man. It's sad.
Yeah, honestly, Platt, if you just play the way Luck plays, you'll probably just win. I don't know if you are quick enough. It's tough, but
I think actually even nerfed version of that Thrusty Slash is still good in this matchup because you are stopping that corkscrew with a long gut probably, and even if you do it at the same time, probably you can blade beat those thrusts because you are cutting and not thrusting. I mean, for Bara, yeah.
I don't think corkscrew can be
yeah,
beat.
Well,
good distance
maybe
management.
not a blade beat, but I've seen corkscrew parried by this long gut Y with forward input for Bara.
Yeah, it's tricky to beat, but you definitely can beat it. I've seen it happen before, so.
Mm.
Belly lunge, nice cancel into parry there, and then, yeah.
Yeah, those thrusts are really hitting Maestro hard.
Corkscrew. Oh, trade, but I don't think it was in Maestro's favor there, as far as stamina.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's how you do it. Use it forward long and wide to probably parry and maybe even land a hit. But that's
Whoa!
only when your opponent is retreating. When
Yeah.
Jan is moving forward, that's not a really fast move.
Yeah, fight became a brawl, but yeah, that corkscrew. If you hang out too
Sidestep
far
X,
away from
Maestro.
Jan, you just get hit by it.
Sidestep
Yeah.
X if he does a normal hit. You parry it and kill him.
Oh,
And move the other
The
way.
cancel. Yeah,
Maestro
Maestro
is
had no
throwing.
chance to.
Yeah, he's throwing too many preemptive attacks and just opens up.
Yeah, and now his stamina is going down gradually, but he hits the head.
Nice. Let's see if there is hope.
Maintains his composure so far. Oh,
Stamina. Nice. Yeah, just don't swing that much out of measure. That's the only advice I can give here to Maestro. Oh!
oh,
No!
should not have done
From the
that.
front.
What is that?
I love the move too, man, but it just doesn't work here.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah,
think
that's
Bloody
it.
wanted to grapple.
Sidestep X, Maestro. Up X, or down X, whatever the input is.
Sidestep X. Interesting. I think he wants him to lose. Because I'm thinking what that
No, that's
is.
the best move, man. The parry.
Unless you're thinking the dash.
The problem, yeah, he's talking about it, but the problem is corkscrew can track. Nicely done. What a comeback by Maestro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the X cut hits really hard, just the regular forward X. Maestro trying to stick with more fundamentals,
Oh,
but yeah.
yeah, the corkscrew still gets him.
This man did not take my advice. What the hell?
Valiant comeback, but our champion is reigning strong still. GG guys, well played, Bloody. Okay. Next, I think we need to switch to Yusubu.
Okay.
Pico will be fighting Roderick. Thanks for hosting, Luck. I'll poke the guys to see if they're ready.
I've already pinged them.
Okay, great. Roderick will be on the left if they're both ready.
Okay, yeah, sidestep X. That's a good move, yeah. 100% good move. Even in my testing, I found it hits for like 90 damage, so.
I'm connecting Subu. For some reason, they're both staying silent. Hope everything is alright for them.
Yeah, Peklo's in. I gave him keyboard. We're just waiting for Roderick now. Here he is.
Okay, great, great.
Excellent. And I think we're good to go.
All right, let's. Again, Roderick is on the left.
Smooth event so far, I have to say.
Yeah,
But it hasn't even
no,
been an hour yet. Almost an hour.
no technical issues, which is good. I'll check the stream as well.
Smooth event so far.
Another Saber matchup.
Samuel against Laszlo. Pekla has discovered recently how fun Laszlo is to play. As have I. I might have used him here, I just didn't think him against Dion or Yazlik would have been good, so...
Yeah, so I was fighting a few times on the weekend. Yeah, he was using Laszlo a lot.
Yeah. FYI, it says 10 flags. We'll just be playing the 7. Just keep playing. We're not going to interrupt it now. I was fighting 0 earlier, that's why it's at 10.
Just check the stream. I think it's pretty good. I managed to find some interesting settings for like codecs and everything else.
Yeah, Roderick's been playing a lot of Sam lately, so he's definitely got the experience, and this is one matchup I think Laszlo actually struggles a little bit with.
Alright, luck. If we'll have another opponent, you will be able to.
Yeah, Pekla needs to find a way in. It's a really good guard versus a really good offense, really, is what this is. And they both have speed, so...
Yeah, indeed. Oh, no follow-up. But Pico is limping.
There it is.
Oh. Yeah, that's the issue when you try to attack Laszlo and he attacks as well. He can cut that much faster and with a lot more damage.
Nice feint.
I think it also parried whatever Pico was throwing as well.
Yeah. Okay, so to clarify, Roderick needs one more.
Lucky double.
Nice hit to the hand.
Just cleaved it off. Oh. Some provocations by Roderick.
Maestro playing some Dragon's Dogma too. Hope he likes it, because I've seen some crazy things about that. I won't judge though, I haven't played it, so...
I can't buy it on my Steam due to region lock and it got de novo, so I'm not playing it for a long time.
Yeah, totally fair. I probably won't get it at all, personally, but... I have the first one, it was free on the PlayStation for me, so... Okay,
GG,
7-4.
Yeah, Roderick gets the first one.
Alright, let me just switch the flags quickly while we're at it.
Well, I'm still playing Duck and Ducker, so I'm fine with not playing Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather get Rise of the Ronin. That I've heard some really good things about that one. So.
Yeah, I definitely tried to, but I don't want to buy PlayStation for it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have that experience. Like, I bought PlayStation 3 for Metal Gear Solid. Then I bought PlayStation 4 for Bloodborne, and now both of those PlayStations are just lying in my closet, completely useless. So those Pico feints.
Yeah, I mostly got the PlayStation for the exclusive games, and also because of the subscription service thing that they have, the premium. You can get a lot of free games with it, so.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm not like getting any PlayStations now. Because PlayStation Online service is banned in Russia.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't pay for it, so that's
That
it.
kind of ruins the whole deal.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, totally understandable.
I just really want for Sony to maybe make like improvements on their online store and already start selling their projects not as exclusive ones, but just exclusive to their own platform. I mean, like Steam
Right.
or Epic Store, without reliance on their specific hardware.
Yeah, it might be a while yet before that happens. Microsoft has the benefit of, well, also being involved with Windows, so
Yeah.
it's more straightforward for them, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah, technically making a game for PlayStation is making a game for Linux,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't really know like what is the effect on development processes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so big PlayStation start with those feints and gets close enough to land its horizontal cut.
Yeah. I think this matchup favors Calc just because of the reach.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Roger really needs to use more of his Wise Rust and overhand chop to
Yeah.
cover that range gap.
Yeah, because you're not really going to out-damage Calc either. You might out-stamina him, because his stamina's pretty bad, but as far as damage, he can really match Gideon really well.
Oh, and I forgot to switch the names again.
There's the
Really
stretchy
just,
arm bug. Thankfully, it didn't affect anything.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the problem of some basic cuts of Gideon. Sometimes they just don't get around the auto guard at all, so you need to pick better angles. You don't do them linearly. Like, yeah, and you were showing it yourself in above discussion, right?
Yeah. Just, if you lunge with A, for instance, you'll hit, but if you're just hitting for the sword with his normal cuts, then they won't get through.
Yeah.
At least as often.
Alright, so it's 1-1 now.
Especially not against Samuel.
Pico definitely did better with his Kalk, and now he gets back to his another main, Jera. No, that's an interesting question. Would I prefer fighting as a Samuel or as Gideon versus Jera? I think I'd pick Gideon personally, because of his movement speed.
Yeah, and also just that he hits harder, and I think he can punish Zera more easily.
Yeah. But then again, I was playing versus Quest. He was playing on my host with 200 ping, using Samuel versus my Jera, and he was doing really great job.
Yeah, I believe it. That was a good snap cut that Peckle has invented pretty much by doing the cancels. That was cool.
Oh, nice. Now Jera is wounded.
Yeah, his Zera is really tough to fight against. I dare say the toughest for me personally to fight against, just with the trickery.
Yes, that's how you do it. Just move offline. Try to sidestep Jera.
Yeah, just don't let him sidestep you.
Yeah, that as well. Well, if you're sidestepping, you need to catch him with something. But yeah, then Sam needs to get in range. And that is problematic. Ooh. Yeah,
Limping.
got that one. Nice.
Yeah, Piccolo
Right.
went for that slow thrust.
Yeah, right as he was starting the attack. Oh. Yeah, and that's another problem for Sam in this matchup. He won't trade well at all.
Yeah, like even with Alexander's somewhat low damage, he definitely trades better than Sam here. So that really speaks volumes to how pitiful Sam's damage is sometimes.
Yeah. To be honest, like you were going on about Alex damage problems and balance. The
Yeah.
first character that I really would like to see some revising damage is Sam.
Yeah, definitely.
He has it even worse.
Yeah, Kubol's solution was to make him faster, but I really don't think that's enough.
Like if you combine it with like one of the lowest HP pools in the game too, he can't really trade, and he dies in so many situations where he hits, but his opponent just hits harder.
Yeah, exactly.
Like just now, by the way. So Pico takes the lead, 2-1.
Barabash against Laszlo, I like it. Oh, was
No,
that a mistake?
no, it
Not?
wasn't.
Someone pressed B, I guess, or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd believe it if it was a mistake, though, because bar is like the default for the right side.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
There goes the hand. Piccolo was doing like a triple feint or something.
Yeah, those
Don't think you want to
upcuts-
do it as much here.
Those bar upcuts are definitely faster than freehand. Oh no!
Oh no.
Don't jump, get help.
Yeah, that meme I posted.
Yep. You jump with
That I
bar.
posted. Go ahead,
Yeah.
sorry.
You jump with bar only when you are close enough and your opponent is out of stamina.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just gonna say I posted that anime scene where Piper's saying I'm full of it too. And then just added in Alexander's face for a character. It was funny.
Well, so far Pico is doing a good job. And Roderick is struggling getting close enough to initiate something. I think Barra's forward moving snapcut could be useful here. May not kill, but we'll give him a hit stun.
A bit quicker, might hit the arm or something. Trick shot's interesting too, but I wouldn't rely on it.
Yeah, it's not easy to land really. Yeah, that's snapcut, exactly.
Nice.
It's really quick. Laszlo has it as well, and Maestro was playing Barabash 2 times today, and never even once he tried throwing that snapcut. Well, it's really decent move for Bara. Quick to interrupt some combo, maybe even initiate. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. I think he tried that trick shot, but got caught right as he was initiating it.
Yeah, I think Piccolo saw it and then just went for the upcut. I was just gonna comment though, that hand bounced off something and came back.
Yeah, physics
Crazy.
goes bunkers when stuff is cut off from the middle.
Yeah. But these are bugs we're fine with. We don't really care about those. That just makes the game more fun.
Mm. Pico is not rushing it. Throwing a lot of preemptives.
Yeah. Testing the defense.
Oh! And he even parried that sidestep. Why? Nicely done,
Yeah.
Pico. And I guess
I
that's
think.
it. 3-1.
Yeah.
Pico wins it.
I think Peklo is just ready for it.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so another fight, another really great show to watch, and we go to two guys. One of them is actually a total newbie for our community, so it is always great to see new people come and join our competitions. And Craig of Abaddon is actually not a newbie at all because it's just another name of a guy that we previously had in our community. He was like not full on with us, but he still was with us, and he left, and now he came back again, which is good. Okay, so I'll ping the guys. I think we'll need to stay on Yosuba because Sea Dog is definitely from North America.
All right.
I'm poking them to see if they're ready.
All right. Here's the link, guys.
Sea Dog is not responding yet.
Yeah, Craig is here though.
Yeah. Well, even if Sea Dog is missing, we'll just give Craig someone else to fight. Craig is connected. Well, Sea Dog was at least responding yesterday. He expressed his desire to fight, but maybe something distracted him. Hard to tell. Okay, so if Sea Dog is missing, Luck was asking for more fights,
Okay.
so I'll let him fight then.
Yeah, if Luck's cool with that,
I'll ping
we'll
him.
do that. Can do. All right.
Okay, so you're fighting then, Luck. Alright, so the sides will be different then. Krag will be fighting on the left, and Luck will be fighting on the right. Hope Sidok will join us eventually, maybe at the next event or at some other tourney. Is Luck connecting, Subu?
No, he isn't. There he is. Okay.
Great.
Literally
One
when you
sec.
said that. Okay. Should be good to go.
Again, Crag on the left, Luck on the right. Easy? No. I wonder what Crag will choose. No, Sava is not available, unfortunately. Oh, Luck is going merry.
Yeah, I wish you could pick this guy, but you can't.
Yeah. And those
I got pinged
animations look
about
cool.
something.
He's taunting with his dagger as well. Yeah, let's Crag if he's okay.
Has to re-authenticate. Oh, that's what was going on. Okay, but why the pause here?
No, but Luck already picked a character. It's Crag who is not selecting. Crag is on the left.
Yeah, yeah. It's just that luck was taking a bit, and that's why.
Okay, I poked Crag. Ah, I see. Okay, we can try switching to my hold then. Maybe it will help.
Oh, it was his internet. Okay.
Ah, I
Yeah,
see,
because
I
it
see.
says on my end that he had a problem with his connection. So
I
just
see.
now. Yeah.
Ah, he needs a new link probably, yeah.
Yep. Here you go. Right, let's hope it works this time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were bound to get some technical issues at some point, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
We're used to this type of thing by now.
at this
Okay.
point, unless they are completely preventing the fight, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Luck left. I mean right. Crag on the left. Now pick your characters.
Mirror match.
Yum. Now a good question is whether Crag is ready for those feints. Did you check what is the ping for Crag, by the way?
It's like a 100
Oh,
something.
wait a bit. Maybe he's getting spikes or something.
Yeah, his internet again. So
Yeah,
back away all
he's
the way,
lagging
luck.
badly.
Yeah, let's just let me look at his ping. 221, but it's having that visual bug where it's frozen, so I
I
wouldn't
see.
put much stock into that. It's probably like going all over the place.
Okay, let's try
Still high
switching
either
to
way.
my host. Maybe it will help him.
It might, yeah. So I'm kicking you all, but we're just gonna move to Taos.
Okay, posting a new link for you guys.
I'll just join Tao directly.
Mm-hmm. Luck is in already. Krog is connecting as well. Yeah, he's getting like 70 millisecond. Oh, but again, I get this bug from time to time where his latency is being frozen. Okay, names are set. Settings are okay for RSec. Let's go. Take the left crack. Oh, he's writing something again. Oh yeah, for some reason his ping went just 8 seconds and now it's frozen. Okay, so he has problems with internet, I see. Alright. Let me check quickly who'll be fighting next. Oh, and yeah, actually the only remaining fight is for me and Mojozen. So I guess we'll get to it. And I really want for Crack to sort his issues by then. That would be really good, and then you can fight. Alright. So pinging Mojo. He'll be starting on the left this time. Alright, waiting for him to connect. He should be here in a second now. Okay, Mojo is connecting. He is in. Names are set. Let's go. Again, Mojo, you pick the left side. Okay, two sides, I think. Yeah, again, please pick the left. Okay, Sibu, we are starting.
Alright. Looking into the Isabella. Really interesting choice from Tao here. And that, so we start with a double, which often happens. Good strike. Shutting down Mojo's attack and hitting the head. Okay, Tao going for a nice combo, but Mojo was patient. Landing a hit of his own. But then continues. I think Mojo thought he was safe, but a lot of people still aren't used to the fact that Yendrik can now follow up that high guard chop with another chop, or sometimes like actually a kick, depending on whether he goes forward or not. Well, yeah, Tao just demonstrated the kick here. Keeps going, but Mojo actually recovers just in time to land a kill. That was nicely done. Usually when Yendrik hits you like that, it's just over. Most people give up. But Mojo keeps going. Nice upcut. That can be a good option as well. That can shield you from incoming chops. While also landing that all-important hit. Some feinting from Tao there. Trying to hide his intentions, then goes for a chop, but got the spacing a bit wrong there. And pays for it. Mojo actually ahead by 2 flags. Very solid play. Cut downward, another cut. Managed to set aside the axe just enough while doing so. Mojo just needing one more. Oh, that was a risk. Right there, going for the low cut. I see what he was doing. But Tao just saw the head was open and went straight for the chop. Tao slightly out of measure, but that might have been by design. He's doing these retreat attacks after. Yeah, that was bait. And And Mojo falls for it the second time. Getting some baiting there with the dashing. And lands a single hit, but doesn't finish it. Very good effort from Tao, then that A cut lands, nicely done from Mojo. And Mojo takes the first round. So, in many ways, a tough matchup for both. Arguably, Isabella has an edge just because she has a bit more tools to work with, more blade to work with, but if she plays the incorrectly, Yendrik can definitely dominate too. But Isabella played correctly, I think, is a really tough challenge for Yendrik. She is arguably the strongest character in the game besides, of course, Yazuk, so... And I think that holds true here as well, largely. It's Mojo getting some trades in, but Tao just needs one good hit, it turns out, and then that's a kill. Sidestep out of measure, gotta be careful with the whiffs, but that grab doesn't land. Upcut. Cuts downward, but the haft catches it, and Tao is able to get that strike to the head again. Bit of high guard. Oh, weird parry from Mojo, but he definitely did parry it. And then a sidestep, but that stab has some good tracking. Crazy parry by Mojo. Good thing he kept his composure. Bit of a hit, but it's not enough as Tao just moves in and hits him. And Tao is slightly ahead now. E cut, Y cut, but Tao is definitely looking for some kind of whiff to immediately punish. Tao knows that his hands are really exposed, so what he wants to do is he wants to engage more cleanly. Makes no difference if he just slams that axe right into Isabella when she has whiffed. And that's an A cut to the head. Those seem to be working really well for Mojo here. They do two things. They shield him, and they also snipe openings that Yendrik is particularly vulnerable to. But Tao is definitely turning up the aggression now and getting some early hits before Mojo can react. And yeah, this Yendrik is just really fast with his footwork. And this is something Mojo doesn't seem to know how to deal with. He's turtling up now. Which is totally understandable. Just one little mistake and Yendrik's just got you. And that stab unfortunately missed. Tao did a nice sidestep attack. And that's 1-1. Ooh, early kill for Tao as Mojo moved in. High guard, but I was gonna say he was out of measure, but he actually did land a hit. It just wasn't on a very good part of the body for a kill shot. And then Mojo again lands a hit, but struggles to finish it because Yendrik is so quick. And so that's a double. Pendulum, and it was a really nice mix-up from Tao, nice feint, sort of masking his intentions a little bit, and Mojo was just standing still like a deer in headlights, ready to hopefully block it, but that's tough. And then you get stunned there, nice use of the other feint from long guard by Tao. A move you don't see used very often, but it makes Mojo freeze up because Mojo has been on the losing end of most of these engagements. And so whenever Yendrik seems like he's preparing anything, it gives Mojo a bit of pause. And that's where I think that move shines. It's when your opponent's starting to freeze up a bit. It is slower, but because your opponent's freezing up, you have time to adjust your intention and change moves if you need to, or just keep going with your move. That's a good kill for Mojo, but Mojo has a tough road ahead if he wants to win this round. Good snipe. He's definitely gonna need to change something here. I want to say more aggression, but Tao's been catching him with the baits too, so there's no easy solution here. Tao is just playing a really solid Yendrick now that he's warmed up. That's a trade. Psychologically very good for Tao, but this just increases the pressure for Mojo because they don't get him anywhere. They keep him in the fight at least, but he's got to get some more clean kills like that. Nice feint from Tao, and then he whiffs on the high guard chop. That was a good strategy, but I think he went for the wrong variation of that move. So Mojo definitely not out of it yet. That's a trade, but Mojo's tired. Tao needs to take it, and he does. As I'm saying it, he's already going for it. And Tao takes that round. Sticking with Isabella, and again that retreat attack from Tao, it's actually a really good move. And Mojo keeps getting caught by it. Nice sidestep. Maybe that'll be the answer. Maybe Mojo needs some more lateral movement to deal with Yendrick. That's a common tactic to fight him. Thing is, Tao is very much aware of that fact too though, so I don't think it'll be that simple. Gonna have to come up with a more clearer strategy than simply sidestepping on its own. Oh, that first chop somehow didn't hit, but the second one landed. I just thought it hit her neck is all, it's tough to see. And then there's the pendulum again. Pendulum's a very good stance actually. Very good for mix-ups. Throws your opponent off. Leaves you open, but you could say any stance from the ender it can leave you open, so it's kind of a moot point. And I think that's the beauty of the high guard as well. It's that you cover more space, but you're not really losing much by doing it. And there's a lightsaber from Isabella that saves Mojo. Classic Isabella double. But not a good sign for Mojo if that's happening a lot. Good A cut. The A cut's been going really well for Mojo. Maybe finding an opportunity to land that. Unfortunately, that didn't seem like it was the time, but nice stab. Stab might be a good move as well. Perhaps the snap cut. Perhaps her rush attack too. That might be a good option. But you gotta get that spacing right. And Tao is just on point with these dashes, which cause Mojo sometimes to whiff where he otherwise would have hit. Oh, that upcut combo, I'm not sure that works well here actually. Yendrick's surprisingly good at blocking those low cuts. And unfortunately the combo's kind of telegraphed. It's a good combo. If you catch your opponent's arm or something, it's amazing, but the problem is if your opponent's read your intentions, it's kind of telegraphed, so. And your opponent will then know you're just gonna throw 2 cuts before you have to deal with the recovery, so quite predictable. Nice stab though from Mojo. Mojo by no means out of it yet, but he needs to dig in here. Yeah, Tao only needs 1 hit like that, and it's over.
Oof, GG. Well played, Isabella Mojo. Well played.
Indeed, well played.
Yeah, and had to adjust across all the duels really because like that's what I really like about Hellish Quart too. The same character can be played in such a great variety of ways, and Mojo plays Isabella unlike Plati, unlike Yusubu, like in his own unique way. So I literally had to adjust to what he was doing more. And eventually Mojo also figured out that thrusts are really good versus Yendrick. Like even if you read it and try to sidestep, no, they are. That's why they are so good. They will track you down. So it's really important to adjust to this, keep the distance, and stay away from those thrusts and mix things up so they won't get you that easily. Still, a good game. Well played, Mojo.
Okay, so Craig is here. And Toasted needs a fight, so I think I'll suggest actually that he fights Toasted, perhaps?
Yeah, yeah.
If Luck is okay with this.
After all, Luck had a fight and Toasted didn't, so yeah, definitely, that's a good idea.
Yeah, sorry, Luck. Yeah. I know you
Yeah.
wanted to fight as well, but...
If someone comes, and especially like Toasted is not participating in recent events that often, well, he was in the fight for the nose at least, so it's really good when people that are busy with other stuff still come and join us and fight, so they definitely can get a deal here.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, here is another link for you. So Krug will be fighting on the left and Toast on the right.
Alright, I think both of them. Okay, Craig is in next one.
The Jara brothers are special brothers. Oh, okay. But I think we should be in the friend list, so you should be able to join without links. Let me check quickly. Maybe not. But anyways, I'll write down my account name. That's fine, Craig, because... No, you don't need to disconnect. Okay, so Craig is back, which is good. Now,
Alright.
what about Toast? Yeah, I don't think I have him friends, unfortunately, on Parsec. Okay, he's doing it, I guess. I'll set the names for now. Maybe he's re-authenticating or something. Fortunately, it's not really possible to join a game without being logged in, I think. Okay. New link is up. Again. You can always add me to friends, just send a friend request and I'll accept it. You'll be able to join without any link later on. Vinu is on the chat, which is good too, on the stream.
Nice.
Now he's rooting for Toast.
Yeah, he's a fellow Albertan, so I feel the same way. Though I really hope the new guy has a blast too. Shows us some cool stuff.
If Toast will play Jora, I'll support him as well. Okay, he's connecting.
Nice.
Yep, he's on. Names are set. Garag will start on the left. Let's go. Did you play Toast recently, Subu? Like in some skirmishes?
Not a whole lot.
Samuel. Not that interesting. Like what say?
Yeah, let's see how this goes. I've definitely seen him play Sam before.
Something. So, yeah. Krag was in our community before under the name of Dopey Scott, and already participated in some of the USFCs. So now he's just back with another name.
Yeah, good to see you back then.
Oh.
Nice trade.
Yes, sidestep moved the body to the side, but that wrist was still present there.
Moved into that.
Yeah, just right into that cut. Tries to go around all the time. Actually, I think sidestepping to the right for Sam could be better. His right Y sidestep cut is really fast, at least. Yeah, and
Targets the head really well.
neutral thrust when thrown linearly is not that good. Better to throw it from the side as well. Oh,
Nice
no.
snap cut.
Yeah, right into the head. One of the fastest moves for Sam. Oh!
Oh, you had to keep going.
You sound more quiet now, Subu. The microphone is more...
Oh, I do?
Yeah, now it's okay.
Okay, yeah, that should fix it.
Looks like Toast is adjusting.
Don't want to destroy your eardrums with my coughing. Yeah, it should be fine now.
That's not a problem. Oh, did you catch a cold or something?
I think it's more allergies, like from snow mold, because we've had snow melting and stuff.
I see.
Yeah. Though it's funny, now it's snowing non-stop, so... I don't know.
Now our snow is melting day by day. We had a few rains already. Getting warmer.
Yeah, it was like plus 16 here, so all the snow melted, and now it's snowing again, and it's cooled down.
I see. So
Yeah.
the temperature
That's
goes
pretty
up
normal.
and down.
Yeah. It's pretty normal for around here, though. Like, sometimes you have to wait until, like, the middle of April for things to really melt, so...
I see. Well, probably will be somewhat similar for us. Only in April all the snow will go. Because we had a really heavy a winter that was really heavy on snow.
Mm-hmm.
So large piles of it are lying around. Oh, that small jump move.
Oh, gotta watch your angles there. Good hit from Toasted.
Yeah, he still tries to circle to his left. Oh, Krag is getting tired, but those didn't press it. Getting tired himself now.
Ooh.
Oh, very aggressive approach there. No punishment. Yeah,
Nice.
this one. This side step is really good for Sam. And if you had hit the head instead of left arm, that's when you kill with it. So that's why I usually prefer to move to the right to land it. And obviously you can use a thrust to get a good position, good angle. Down to the left flag at the end.
Yeah. So Craig probing the guard a bit with that stab. And Toasted is doing the... Well, he did a preemptive cut there, but he's been primarily doing counters.
Oh,
Nice.
waited for it just for the right moment. Switching names.
Perfect use of that cut. It's slow, but you can cancel it later in the animation because it's slower, and if you time it just right, it hits really hard.
Those should be on the left now.
Okay. Yeah, I think they
Someone
messed that up. It happens.
Yeah, Toast, you're on the left now. And Krag is on the right.
Yeah, I want Sava too Toasted, but we gotta wait. Yeah, I want Helmet Guy too, actually. I keep forgetting he exists, actually, funnily enough. I keep thinking about the more interesting ones, quote-unquote, but...
And for some reason we are getting that another balding guy with a dewsack. Oh.
Yeah, we do have a lot of people who are balding in this game, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. Murray could use a new skin with some pretty haircut.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently she will be reworked, so... Because she has that flat face, because she's such an old character, so... Makes her look like a bit of a psychopath, too, which is kind of funny, but...
Permanent
just a really
poker
cold...
face. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's good for a spy, though, if you just don't show your hand ever. But... Yeah, it would be nice, though. See actual expressions.
Oh. Somehow Toast was alive just now, but no more. Did you play versus his Mata?
No, I haven't. So this is a new one on me. Tough matchup for Marta, too. I'm surprised he went for this. He cuts. Oh! Right in the throat, but she didn't care.
Yeah.
That's because there was considered a body hit, I'm sure.
Oh. What's that low guard?
Very good question.
Ooh, double.
That's how you know a character's weak, when you're surprised a double happens. When a
Oh.
thrust hits the body like that.
Right into the head, that was nicely executed. Yep. Crag just walks forward and cuts and cuts and cuts.
Yeah. Which is kind of fair. He knows he needs to get closer. It's just sometimes that results in that point hitting the face.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's heavily wounded. But not dead. Oh! The leg!
They're both kind of tired, yeah, but...
That's why you can never discount Easy even if she's wounded.
Especially in this matchup, you know. Oh!
Push attempt.
And her push is one of the more formidable ones, because it actually has an attack associated with it.
Now he played around it.
Yeah, that was really nice. Nice bait from Toasted.
Yeah.
But he's gotta play very clean now, and that's tough against Isabella.
Yeah, definitely. This is an easy favorite matchup, but Toast is still fighting back.
Yeah. The simplest thing Toasted can do is try and punish Craig for trying to attack the blade and not him directly. And just punish the whiffs. Yeah, kinda like that.
Yeah. When Easy is attacking, her wrists are the closest target, and if you can poke them, yeah.
Yeah, just make him come to you. Ah, yeah. But when you start missing like that, it's trouble. But
Yeah.
that's the way Marta is.
Switch names, so it's 1-1.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Laszlo. Barabash. Okay. And the Gideon. More Saber matchups to come. Alright, so Toast is on the right now, using Gideon. And yeah, at least I can say I've seen him trying Getty. Oh! It's a retreating cut after the thrust as well, but still not enough damage. That's why X thrust is not that good for Getty. Baiting and then going for the thrust. And a follow-up. I think Craig is being a bit hesitant, trying to approach. Maybe Snapcut could do better for him. It's really fast and can interrupt some of Getty's attacks. Oh yeah, just like that. If Barrow side steps to the left, he can throw some really nice and quick cut. And yeah, going to the right is somewhat slower. But definitely deals a lot of damage and can kill even Gideon with just a single cut.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, they're at it. Gideon and Barra.
Yeah, they've been going through all the weapons, it seems. Kind of interesting.
Oh,
Stab. Oh.
Greg is getting tired, but still moving forward.
Nice try.
Yeah, Dorset had a good idea, but Quart just went forward, cutting more. Oh,
That look cool if this body sway Gideon has too.
yeah.
Nice upcut. Oh, he actually got hit though.
I was playing some Gideon on the week 2, and I was managed to avoid one attack when I was tired with Geddy, and I avoided it exactly thanks to the body sway, because even when he is tired, he can still sway it.
Mm-hmm. Still playing a bit defensive, waiting for an opportunity to punish. Nice. Don't see that land often.
Yeah. He's waiting for those windows. Yeah, he's sort of playing Gideon in a similar fashion as he usually plays Jera. Or at least he played Jera like that before. Like, baiting his opponent, poking him with longer ranged attacks. I still remember like a year and a half ago, I was facing Toasted in the Jera mirror and he completely obliterated me using Holy Stance. He was positioning himself really far away and throwing those Holy Stance thrusts from distance as I tried to approach him.
Yeah, it's been one of his signature moves for sure.
Oh,
nice countercut.
Toast gets it. 2-1 lead now.
Yeah, Toasted is like, why parry the sword when I can just parry the hand?
Yep. Alright, switching sides again. I switched the names. Toast is on the left, Krag is on the right. Showing us more Sava and Helmet guy. By the way, Sue, what can you tell us about the weapon of that Spaniard or whatever mercenary is there in a helmet? Like, it's pretty short, and I think it's
looks like a side sword
oriented.
to me.
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably gonna be cut and thrust, but definitely not as cut centric as a saber. It's like somewhere in the middle. Yeah. Probably won't even cut as well as, like, you know, Calc sword. It'll kind of be mid-level. Definitely be good at stabbing though.
It really looks like some, maybe not by the guard, but by the blade, like some military sidearm. Like he would use a pike maybe or a halberd, and then that is his sidearm.
Yeah. Interesting boss idea for Kobold, but I don't think he's gonna bring polearms into the game, so.
Maybe if, for example, the shaft was destructible, it's not really realistic. But oh well. And
how do you balance it?
Yeah, like you destroy the shaft and then the boss pulls off the sidearm.
Yeah, interesting idea for sure. But you're right, he definitely looks like a pikeman or something like that, so.
Yeah. Or maybe not destroy, but yeah, you're fighting someone with a long spear, and maybe if you get past the point and start getting closer, he just pushes that spear into you, dropping it off, and then switches to a sidearm.
Yeah. Which is perfectly reasonable, and that'd be a more realistic way of doing it. So. Yeah. Especially if it's like a really long polearm for a formation, and not so much for a duel. You can still use that in a duel, it's just that it's less convenient if someone closes you down, so.
Yeah. Okay, so
we actually have pike fencing manuals too, believe it or not, so.
Oh.
You definitely can fence with a pike, it's just
Are they
more
from
difficult.
medieval ages or from later ones? Like
Renaissance, yeah. Yeah, so some of it's like, how do you use the pike in a formation, some of it's like one-on-one, believe it or not, but obviously the pike isn't ideal for one-on-one, but you can use it if you need to. There's even stuff like stepping on the pikes or grabbing them, believe it or not, like if you're in a formation or in a one-on-one, so there's really cool stuff. Because the thing about the pike is it's actually pretty much the heaviest handheld weapon anyone's used, so because of how long it is, so. People don't think of them as being heavy, but they're heavier than a halberd by a long shot. Yeah, I'll see if I can't link some stuff in fencing and martial arts later.
Alright, so Eve messaged me. He was
Anyway.
like, he missed the time because he was cooking.
Yeah.
But he's ready to join now. So that's good to hear.
Alright.
And while he's preparing, we are getting into the final duel, I think. Because
Yeah.
the score is 2-2 now.
So who's gonna be dueling him then?
Now, that's a good question. Let's get our guys to finish their own match and think while we are watching them.
Yeah, I'm certainly up for one. I know Luck is up for one, so.
Dorset is speaking.
I believe so. Don't know who he's gonna pick. Yender. And Craig picked Samuel. I guess Craig is kind of experimenting, just having some fun, which I respect. Toasted is doing the same, largely.
Oh, continues cutting and gets Yen.
Yeah. Something Sam does have is reach, which could help in this matchup. And a good guard, too. Obviously the axe can blast through, but if I were to bet on someone stopping the axe, I think Sam would be up there.
I think Toast needs to be more aggressive with Yandrik. It's very important for Jan to keep swinging like that to possibly parry, and he's really good at those active parries when he keeps up going. Just need to pick the right moves.
Yeah, I think he's worried about those close range engagements where Sam suddenly snipes him and then he gets stun locked.
Just dash into AY. Or just forward X.
I'd use some high guard cuts too, to be honest. Use your reach. You just gotta get the spacing right. If you get it wrong, then you're gonna get punished. But if you get it right, you'll just dominate your opponent.
Yeah, and so far Craig is doing better.
Yeah.
So there is depth off. And was a nice Russian, which unfortunately ended with that silly jump, but Toast was lucky enough to survive it and follow up.
Yeah.
So I recently discovered the depths in Yandrek that like his moves change too, depending on which foot is forward. And they change in a like really serious way. Like the distance can be twice as longer or shorter, and the animation may be completely different. So it's important to understand those nuances when you are using him.
Wow, that was quite a binding action he did there, actually.
Yeah, he missed the 2 attack single input move, but followed up with some retreat chops.
Yeah. Just the way he twirled the half to keep the blade at bay, it was cool.
Yeah, that's
whether
why
he
it's
meant to or
important
not, it was still cool.
To just keep going with Yandrek. If someone gets close and hits your axe, probably you're dead.
Yeah, you gotta use that momentum against the opponent.
Stamina.
Oh. Pressure's on here.
Oh,
Nice.
last
Got it.
hit.
Oh,
Nice snipe.
beautiful.
Right to the leg. This is a good one versus Jara as well. Both a sidestep and long ranged attack. That was
Toasted
a
not
wrist
afraid.
bait. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's not good for stamina. Not good at all. Oh, oh.
GG. Well played, guys, but yeah, it's very important to play aggressively or at least actively throw some attacks with Yandrik. Otherwise, that saber or sword is touching your axe and you are getting blade beaten, and that no good at all. Still, some
Yep.
really good games we have witnessed just now. So, thanks for participating, guys. And so, as I was saying, Eve is ready to join us.
Yep.
The only question remains is who is fighting him. So, it's either Yusubu, Luck, Maestro, I think, expressed his desire to fight. Oh, actually, and there is a new guy who wants to fight too. But for Captain, it's a problem. I tried hosting for him, and he's lagging badly. Like, his latency is not as bad. It's pretty much the same, like, and slightly better than for Luck, for example. But for some reason, the quality of connection is really bad. I managed to find a good host for him, which is Pianist, but I think him connecting to you would be even worse. He would have like 250 latency because he's located in Israel.
Okay, yeah. That would be a problem. That's actually pretty far.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Captain, while I definitely want to give you a fight, but we don't really have a good host for you now. Can't really do much about it, I'm sorry.
Alright. Well, I'm happy to fight on your host against Steve. I don't know if Luck's still around, but...
So we do know some random commands, so we can be fair to everybody and like pick one player randomly out of you three. Yusubu, Luck, and Maestro.
I don't know if there is one here, but we can just like...
Yeah, I can just assign numbers, like for example, you're 1, Luck is 2, Maestro is 3. Can
Let's
you do
that,
some
yeah.
command with pick random between 1 and 3?
Tell you what, let's do the spinner website.
Okay.
Or we can roll a dice or something. There's...
Well, our
Google.
bot in Discord can do it, I think. Do you know the command? Or at least we can just... no, it won't work with random characters. Do you remember the command for random character selector, Subu?
For random character?
Or I input in
Yeah,
for a random number. Okay, sorry guys, we are picking an opponent for Eve.
I don't know what it is for... Like there's this, but...
Yeah. Okay, it's Yandrik. None of you main Yandrik. Okay, do it again.
Oh, that's what you're doing, okay.
Barabash. Okay, Eve plays Barabash. Maestro was playing Barabash, but Luck was playing Barabash. Well, you were playing Barabash as well. Okay, do it one more. All of you are playing Barabash. Sam, again, and miss. Okay, do it again.
I mean, Zara. Okay, Maestro.
Okay, Maestro gets
We gotta bring Maestro in. Unless you can't play, but I'll ping him.
Yeah, let's check it out.
My nature.
Yeah. Okay, like if you insist that much, actually, why don't you fight Subu if you want to? Because Subu is up for a second fight as well.
Yeah.
Like we'll do Eve now, and then you can fight Subu. A revenge match.
Revenge match, sure. It doesn't necessarily have to count for anything, luckily. Whatever. But think of it this way: if you win again, like
You get probably a 3-win streak, or at least
Yeah.
you'll be close to it.
yeah, basically I have nothing to gain from it, really, if you think about it, because I lost my streak. But you do, so that's how I would look at it. Bragging rights too.
Okay, Maestro is not responding. Ah,
Want me
he's
to just
playing
do it
Dragon's Dogma. Okay, maybe he lost his attempt then. Do another random character.
Okay.
Sam. Okay, one more.
That's Maestro again. Well, I play Isabella. I don't know what you want to do with that.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, you definitely played her. So, you pick her pretty often as well, so that works.
Okay.
And you were going to fight Eve initially, like, by the initial plan, so that works.
Okay.
Actually,
That works for you,
okay,
sure.
like, so, to be fair to you as well, we can do, like, Subu fighting Eve, and then you will fight Eve, like. Does it work for you?
There you go. Nah, it's cool. Okay. Alright, alright.
Okay. Alright, so I'll send Eve a message to get in. Well, at least you got your fight luck. Okay, so here is the thing. Oh, I wonder if he was watching. If he's watching, then it's no point, but my idea was not to tell him who is he going to fight, and then he has to figure it out himself.
Mhm.
Okay, he's connecting. I'm giving him controls. So maybe he doesn't know that's Yusufu. I'll hope it's that way.
Alright.
Okay, so you'll be fighting on the left and Eve will be fighting on the right.
Okay.
I messaged Eve about his side. And I'll set the names. Okay, this works. We can try your host for that luck as well, because mine is definitely out of question. We already tested it. Okay, everyone is in. Settings are fine, names are fine. Let's go. Calc mirror. Some quick exchanges. And Eve lands an upcut from the side step. more pokes by Subu, but Eve just back walks, and then responds eventually, getting the second frag. Oh yeah, that back axe. Luckily Subu gets a double now. Slides in nicely, and Eve is not able to deal enough damage. Goes forward, and yeah, that whirl goes right into his chest. Well played, Subu. It's even in flags now. Oh, no hit. Oh, stamina. Subu has to watch stamina. But just goes on and gets a kill with it cut. Quick parry post play and cuts the shoulder. Yeah, links to the stream are in the announcements. We can... One moment. Yeah, the client chat, I guess. Whirl exchanges. Yeah, Subu just presses on with them. He responds in fashion. Oh, maybe a luck spike or something. And then tries to push, but it's a cut. Oh, again with a sidestep into upcut. It has some reach to it as well. Definitely need to add that move to my arsenal when I'm playing Calc. Oh, nice blade beat, but Subu was ready and recovered, retreating with a nice cut right to the head. And another one to the face. GG. So Eve, I think, is having some issues with Parsec now, so he'll switch to Steam one moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm giving him Steam link now. He should be back pretty soon. And I'll switch the names. Yep, he's in. Green latency. Hope it's better for him on Steam. Let's swap sides. Eve should be on the left now, so on the right.
Yep. Just waiting for Eve. There we go. I picked, so.
I see.
Yeah, I was just waiting for him.
So, Bara versus Calc. Hmm. He was being really cautious now. Tries to approach, but he's getting parried. Fortunately, Subu didn't land the punishment either. Oh. That looked really janky, but still it works for Barak. What's up? Maybe he's
Good.
getting
I
more
don't know about
issues, I
Eve.
guess, on Steam. No, he's good. Probably just the slide thing issue that is usually disappearing really quick. Oh, oh no, follow-up. So unfortunate. More twirls. Eve is going back and forth, but... Oh yeah, that back X got him eventually. Bara is getting more popularity recently. Maestro was playing him, he was getting back to his Bara roots. Wait a bit.
It might be his controller. That could be the other thing.
Signal with long guard if you're good.
Okay. That was
Something
weird.
is not right. Let me ask
Yeah.
him.
Everything's fine on my end, so...
Yeah, I'm asking him right now. Let's wait a bit. Yeah, unfortunately, we get those technical issues from time to time. He says he wasn't pressing anything at all, but was moving forward still. I'll reset controllers. So I'm writing it if at the moment. Let me finish it. Okay, I'm resetting controllers. So let if press something first. Now you input it, Subu.
Yeah. Good.
Alright, it looks good now. He's not moving forward anymore. That slow move is still working for Bara. Oh, yeah, that's what I would do. I throw a lot of those twirls when I play Calc. Oh, some wide swings, but Calc is getting out of stamina. Sibu needs to be a little bit more careful with those, maybe. Oh, why do you need to be careful when you can knee someone in the balls? Oh, the hand just flies off. Moment. Not the lethal one yet. Some more attacks have been thrown. And yep, twirl into the body. What I really like about this move, it can parry, well, outside of cancel, then it sort of allows you to test your measure while presenting a threat to your opponent. some baits maybe, or preemptive attacks, but yeah, sidestep cut, which is really good for Barra. Luck was talking about it previously. More thrusts, and he is being on defensive. Oh, but eventually just lands a cut on the face. More footsies. Oh, the blade was literally at Barra's throat, but no hit. Trying going left, but no. Subu is ready, closing the angle. More footsies. Subu was trying to get closer, moving to the right, but it's a preemptive attack. 1-1. I'll switch the names, so wait a bit, guys. Go on. Alright, Subu goes main. Guns upcut from the right. Really powerful move, yeah, that one. Cogs guard is holding. Even more parries. Oh! He was wounded, but slight hesitation and deep goes one with a follow-up. Oh. He was ready. Oh. I'm surprised it didn't land. But well, Subu is really good at landing those, so he just does another one. Oh, good footsies, but he was ready with retreating sidestep. Oh, this time he eats a cut with his back. Yeah, Subu is definitely trying to apply pressure and give this play in the second number. And so far so good. Kalk is really good at getting active parries. His auto guard is pretty solid as well, and yeah, those retreating stabs or some sidestep cuts are really good. Oh, now he starts moving more. Immediately gets a kill. Some response in kind. Still moving forward. Bo's being patient now. Oh, really. Oh, follow-up missed. That was so unfortunate for Subu. 2-1, Eve takes the lead, and I'm switching the names again. Hesitation with character choices. Oh, another Sable matchup for today, and both of them are using their old mains. Oh, slightly off with it. Approach it will. Just a slight miss and get immediately. Land in a punishment. Cut the wrist. Still a double. So lands a cut but loses his armpit. And now the arm. Yeah, Gary has a really nice upcutter too, or even more than two from both stances. And yeah, that TPT toe into a really fast cut. Yeah, now that Gary can sway a lot as well to avoid some attacks. Still utilizing the really fast speed of his movement. He's being more patient with his approach now, and Div is just throwing a lot of preemptives. Oh, Subu was waiting, but in the end moved forward right as he was cutting. So unfortunate. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's how you need to approach him. Don't just rush, approach carefully, and then cut with a side step maybe. Yeah, now he was being double cautious. Yep, that's Eve I know. When he is like having trouble with his offense, he immediately switches to super defensive playstyle. More feints. Now Subu is luring Eve. Oh, so close, but no hits. Oh! Yeah.
Ah, nice.
And wound sealed it. You just went on swinging and got it. GG. Still well played, Subu.
Thanks.
And like, why did you decide to stick with Alex, not try Laszlo or some other character for the final fight?
Just because I felt better warmed up with him. And he's pretty exposed to a lot of those cuts that Gideon likes doing, so...
I see. Yeah, he was saying GG as well. He guessed right who he was fighting. Like, I think as
Yeah,
soon
that's
as
pretty
you
easy.
switched to Alex, yeah.
I'm curious, though, who he thought I was when I was using Calc, though. If you could ask him that.
Yeah, good question.
Send him my GG, too, though.
Yep. Asking him about Kalknal. So he cheated, he just checked the stream.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, not even on stream, he just checked your nickname on Parsec, via Parsec icon.
Yeah, it's pretty simple to look, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah. Can't hide everything, unfortunately. Still a good fight, both of you guys. So, let's see if Luck wants to fight once more, or we can just wrap the things up. Okay, so he didn't check it immediately. He says he suspected you because of thrusts. But
Yeah.
you were throwing less than usual, he says, so he wasn't sure who it was. Until
Okay.
until you beat him. That's when he checked that icon to see who just beat him in Calc Mirror.
Well, I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I've been practicing him on and off, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Okay, he's telling you that
You're
your
a host
calc is
too.
really good.
Thanks. Yeah, maybe I should use him more often if I can beat him in a mirror like that. On your host too, European host.
Okay, Eve is up for one more.
Okay.
So we'll use your host this time if Luck agrees. Eve will fight Luck.
Okay. Yeah, it's like we were saying, Luck. We were happy to let you fight as well.
Oh, Eve is saying that those fights gave him adrenaline arms, meaning that they're shaking right now.
Nice, nice. Yeah, there's that one where you used bar and I stuck with calc and it was close, so. That was good that he used that upcut. It's a really fast, powerful cut.
No, Luck. He's cheating, so he knows. No point in hiding it now. Just go all out. Okay, I'm connecting to you as well, Subu.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do this one and then we can finish for today. Or rather, for tonight for me. Today for you.
Yeah, it's late over there now, so.
And yeah, I'll set the names. So Eve won. So he will, or rather, he was fighting on the right initially, yeah? Okay, so Luck will start on the right. I'll set the names. Okay, names are set. Good luck, guys. Show us a good fight. Oh, Jera. Alright. Now I'm rooting for Luck. Anyone playing Jera deserves my support. And like, especially after I've seen how actively Luck played Jera, like with dashes and a lot of cuts. Really interesting style.
Yeah, Eve's warmed up with calc a bit, so.
Oh,
Should do pretty well here, but Luck is, yeah, like you were saying, pretty good Zera in his own right.
and I think one more factor is affecting this. Like, I played a lot and a lot of games versus Eve using Jera, so he knows my Jera in and out. And Luck is playing in a completely different way. But yeah, if you try rushing him down like that a lot, he was really good at defensive plays with Calc. So we need to approach this a bit differently. Yeah, maybe with more dashes and some feinting dashes. Masking whether you're going to throw out of dash or just dash and then defend something and then respond. Oh!
Oh! So close.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna parry it almost.
Yeah, I still remember that moment. I think Maestro was one of the players. And was it Luck? I don't remember who was the one parrying. Like, yeah, tied parry and then a kill. That was hilarious. Right into the face. Oh, Jero lying on the ground and going. Yeah, he was more than warmed up. His defense and preemptive attacks are right on point. Yeah, I guess such style can put you off once or twice, maybe, like when you fight it first. But then, yeah, veteran players will adjust. It won't pose that much of a threat anymore. Yeah, so besides, guys, I'll swap the names. Okay, Luck goes full serious mode using Yan. Nice cut. Just moves forward and cuts. So what kind of moves do you think are the best for Barra in this matchup to counter this feinty style used by Lux, Yan?
I think Bar's up B cut, which we saw Eve use just now, is a very good move. I think he wants to be careful of comboing like that, especially if the combo starts at a measure. Sidestep Y can be good if you're up close. Then there's, I think, the regular forward X cut for Barabash can be good. And I think the thrust might be good too. Hard to say.
Yeah, if Luck tries throwing down forward wire, corkscrews and with slash out of long guard, just pushing the ball forward could work good. So far, Luck is really playing really aggressive, but this time you've managed to stop him. Oh yeah, gets a hit stun out of thrust, and then a finisher.
Oh, nice kick. Barely saved himself. Oh, but the corkscrew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luck's style is just really tough to fight against. Oh, he's good. Yeah, that's what Luck likes to do.
Also, for like most of the flags of this duel, he didn't really use the corkscrew, relying on the other moves. And then you've got a little bit complacent, maybe like, oh, I'm good, I can do this. And then a corkscrew goes right in. Switching names. So it's 1-1. Oh, now it's literally their classic matchup. Main on main. I myself found it really hard to play this matchup as a Gideon. Like, I would go into Mirror Yan any day, then use Gideon versus Lux Yan, for example.
Yeah, just gonna get ripped apart. Unless you're really good.
Yeah, you need to know Gideon's timings in and out. employ like different styles, both defensive and offensive, and know when to switch between them. You can just pick Gideon and do good in this matchup. And has just more tools to throw at distance. I think Luck managed to parry with it back way, yeah?
Yep. 2 hits from Eve, but no kill. Jan's HP keeping him in the fight, and then there's a trade.
Yeah, I think Luck is fine with his double. Oh. Committed and no go.
Unfortunate for Eve, I thought that was going to be a hit.
Yeah, the overhand chop is not landing properly again. Oh, but now Luck's wounded.
Oh, he's...
Oh. Tight cut landed, but not enough damage.
You don't want to get into a slugging. Oh, yeah.
Hit stun and just follows up. 2 more hits of flying at you. Oh, I wish those textures on closing were better. Like, not the textures, but how they pass right through each other. Like
Yeah,
that code of Yanis, like his knees going right through it. Overlapping textures. Oh!
Oh.
Yeah. Pushing Gideon is really hard. Because just how fast he can cut here. Oh, maybe someone is lagging. So signal this long guard if you're okay.
Could be the controller, too.
Ah,
But
yeah,
looks like Eve's good.
You want defensive, looking for that moment to attack.
Much just attacking.
Yeah, his usual pressure, but he's getting tired. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. He found just the right moment. Oh, what? That corkscrew sort of... It wasn't a parry, it just stopped. Like, a force field hit or something. I'll
Nice.
need to rewatch it. Yeah. Eve's patience paid off. 2-1, he takes the lead. Switching names. Luck should be on the left now.
There you go.
Oh, back to Calc. Again,
Stab.
Yeah, he was aiming to preempt, and Luck is trying to apply his usual forward pressure, which wins in the end. Got close with the first one and then thrust. Again, that sneaky thrust. So, Subu, how do you feel about those Yan cancels? Do you think like it's a bug that should be fixed? When he like commits with a belly lunge, for example, and then just cancels into another forward attack.
Yeah, I tend to think it's a bug. It just seems, especially when I play Alexander, it's just really tough to defend against that. And it feels like there's no window to punish it, so...
Yeah.
And I thought Kubel had addressed some of it before with the Quart screw, so it should definitely be addressed here with the belly lunge too.
Yeah, I literally think the same. Some cancels, I mean, just in general, may look natural, but that's not the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow. That was interesting. Oh, yeah, he really wanted that pusher grapple. Two thrusts went into nothing. That's why I want binding gameplay. Then you can
Yeah,
actually
be
bind
great.
and stop something from there. Okay, and it's 2-2, down to the last duel. Switch the names. Oh, Jacek. Jak. So hard for Cock to catch up. Poor old guy.
Yeah, it's a tough opponent to use. Oh, double.
Yeah, thinking about it, I don't remember seeing that match of Jacek versus Holstein.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often, does it?
Yeah. So interesting one. So 5 is doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Even fight so far.
yeah, again he relies on those preemptive attacks and thrusts. And as usual, Luck just tries to get close enough to start some dash attack.
Yeah. It's just that speed disadvantage. Eve has to punish any mistake that Luck makes. That's really his only shot, I think.
Yeah, or like that. Tries attack in single tempo, but it ends in a double. Oh! Greed. Luck wastes such an opportunity. Carefully created to... Oh, that was a nice
Ooh.
combo. Back X. Strong as ever.
Nice hit to the head. Eve's figuring something out for sure. Luck is just playing into his hands.
Yeah, if he's picking the correct distance to stay at. Luck is attacking from like longer range than that is needed for the dash attack. You need to get closer before you start it. Oh.
Gotta do it, yeah. That's it.
That's it. The final duel goes to Eve. Well played, both of you guys. Eve gets the victory here. And I guess now that he has a proper win streak, he will be fighting Pilati next weekend.
Sounds good.
Yep, we have a new challenger. Alright, so thanks for participating, everybody. Congrats to Pilati, who managed to defend his title today. He will be doing this at the next weekend. Thanks for Yusubu, for hosting and commentating with me. Till next
No
time.
problem.